It is Monday morning, and you, like me, may need a little or a lot of extra motivation to get started this work week and school week. Some kids are already going back to school already around the country. Others starting on Wednesday, others starting next week. So we're all trying to get back in the groove. Master Chip Townsend is here to motivate us.
We're here to try to get you back into the groove for the best school year ever, right?
Yeah, because we all know, well, I don't say we all know. Some of us are great at staying on track. Some of us are regimented during the school year, and summertime comes and
out the window. We're the same way in my
we
house.
have no routine whatsoever. All bets are off.
That's what summer's about, right? Break away from the routine just a little bit, and
Yeah, but it's time to get back in the groove. I got this great email saying, just come back and get back into the groove.
Get back into the groove. It's time
back.
to regroup.
It's okay.
That's right.
You're not alone.
Absolutely. Get back and get refired. So we want to talk a little bit about, again, the best school year ever, because we're heading into that back to school time, right? So I got some tips today. Establish a daily routine. What is the daily routine for when are we going to get up in the morning? When are we gonna eat breakfast? What are we gonna have for breakfast? Have all that arranged. We get home. What is the plan when we get home from school? We're gonna sit down and do homework first. I encourage people right out of school, get home and do homework.
Knock it out.
Knock it out. Get out of the way right away, and maybe have a quick snack, a little break right after. Boom, sit down and get the homework done. So huge. Set a daily routine, and it creates fosters good positive habits. The next thing is, speaking of habits, is homework habits. Is getting the homework.
There's gonna be homework.
Yes, there is gonna be homework,
Absolutely.
whether we like it or not. Absolutely. So make sure that we're getting our coming home and like I said, get the snack and get the homework done. Get on that and make it a habit every day. And so it's just part of the natural flow of their life, and natural part of our kids' lives. Another thing too, I know if your kids are involved in outside activities like we teach martial arts, so a lot of times parents will come in and go, oh man, little Johnny's loving it, but he's just not wanting to come to class. And we say, what are they doing right before class? Do you have them doing their homework, or do you have them playing like video games or out running around the neighborhood? Right. And a lot of times they're playing. Well,
sure they are.
Yeah, absolutely. So why don't you put them on their homework, and then when you say, hey, or some sort of chores, then when you say, hey, it's time to go do the next activity.
There's a positive reward.
There's a positive there, right? They see it as, I get a break from the work. And then they have fun after all that's over, right?
Yes.
So anyway, establish great homework habits. Next is share at home.
Absolutely.
This is huge. I know you talked about this before, your highs and lows. Share at home at the dinner table. Ask them, what was your best part of your day?
Best part and the most challenging part. That helps.
Absolutely.
It gets everybody involved. It makes everyone part of their day when you're not together. And as well as I think it helps to overcome any obstacles, and that way you're aware of what's going on with your kids.
Absolutely. It creates awareness for the parent. It shows them that you care.
Yes.
It's a great way to connect intimately with your kids around the dinner table, or even just before they go to bed at night. What was a high and what was a low from the day. Next, encourage positive relationships with their friends. You see and meet some of the kids that they spend time with at school, and you can kind of pick up on those positive characteristics in those kids. Gently encourage those relationships, and if you pick up on maybe some relationships that are negative, gently discourage those. Be engaged in that process.
You have to be involved with these kiddos, and it all takes planning and preparation and planning. Lay out the clothes the night before, plan your lunches the night before, get ready. We're big calendar people. We write it on and go, what's happening tomorrow? What are we anticipating for the next day? Something to look forward to.
And speaking of calendar, get them in bed in time.
We have started our work week, our school week preparation already. So in bed on time every night.
Yes, ma'am, every night.
There we go. Like we said, successful back to school, bedtime and daily routines. Make good homework habits. Share your days back and forth when you're at home, and encourage those positive relationships. So coming up next, we are going to show you, as we count down to the new school year, we are kicking some old habits and hammering down some new ones, figuratively and literally. That is next. Grant. We are coming back now with more motivation for you this Monday morning. Some of you guys getting ready to go back to school and to work. Master Chip Townsend with Team Chip Taekwondo here now. We're going to kick some old habits and hammer down
some new ones, right?
Something like that.
Well, the first disclaimer is this. We don't condone fighting, but that's not what it's about. But today I wanted to work on a couple of really functional strikes for you if you get in a bad place, right? Okay, so if you ever watch MMA fighting, cage fighting, that sort of thing, there's a strike called a hammer fist. And the hammer fist strikes down, hitting with this part of the hand. It's really super functional, and it works really well. So I'm going to give you a twist on the hammer fist strike today that we can use if we get in a tight spot. Like if someone walks up beside you, a lot of times someone may grab you. So what she's going to do is she's going to pull herself away, boom, and she's going to hammer back, hitting with this part of the hand. Nice, but it's moving sideways instead of down. So commonly we think of swinging a hammer, we're swinging down. This one's going to move sideways. So whenever she pulls back, boom, she's pulling that thing across her body to kind of give her what we call a chamber so that she has power when she strikes.
Using
So
that momentum to pull.
Absolutely. So, and it's also, okay, Miss Joni, so if I'm real strong, to use your other hand to help pull that one out. Wah! Bang! Right? I don't sound like Batman on here. Get some sound effects going on.
Well, that's what superhero strength is. That's big fists.
That's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice. I'm going to have her show you what that hammer strike looks like. She's going to pull it across her body and swing it out, extending her arm as she hits with the base of the side of the palm here. So she's going to pull it back and strike the bag. Boom. Let's see it. Pow. Nice. One more time. Pow. Nice. Again. Boom. And again, we call this a hammer fist or a hammer strike. So now let's do it as if I grab and you pull back and pow, reach out and strike back. So what I would be doing is I would be doing that so I could clear some space and get out of the room.
Right.
I don't want to have a fight, right?
No, we don't want to fight at all costs.
At all costs.
We want to remain safe.
Clear and get away. But again, if someone's put their hands on you, sometimes, one strike to get them shocked and off balance so that you can leave.
Only takes one to the nose, that'll stun someone.
That's right. It's a big time stun, right? So one more time, I'm going to grab this thing, pull it back. Boom! Nice. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is a very powerful strike. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have Miss Joni do a quick little side kick motion. So we're facing the same way, belly button's going the same way. She pulls that knee back, bang, and she kicks in with her heel. She's gonna pick her knee up high again, boom. We call this a side kick motion. So now what I want you to do is put them together. So hammer fist, bang, and bang, and side kick. Wow,
There she goes.
hit me so hard she almost knocked herself
But
over, right?
if I was in the situation, that'd
Right.
be our chance to move.
Absolutely.
And get me out of there.
That's exactly right. So we're hitting 1, 2, and turning our hips and running. I'm out of here. And the next thing is that side kick is nice and low down on the side of the knee. She wants to fold my leg and get me turned the other way.
Doesn't have to be high. I mean, the knee does enough damage on its own.
Absolutely. It's very powerful and it's very akin to a stomp. So think about stomping someone's foot or stomping something super hard. So one more time, hammer it hard, boom, boom, and side kick, and she's on her way out the door to create space. So that's what we call the hammer fist and the side kick. So we're kicking the bad habits and hammering in some fresh ones, right?
Absolutely. What we're trying to do, make it our best year ever, getting back on track, back on our schedules.
Absolutely.
Back in the routine, back in the gym. Get there.
Get there and get it done, guys. Get yourself back on a positive schedule so your school year can be amazing.
It's going to be a great year for all the kids.
It is. It's going to be the best year ever. And remember, communicate with them, share highs and lows with them at the dinner table, and just intentionally make it the best year ever for those guys.
All right. I think those are all great things we need to do. Start practicing them now, though. Plan ahead. Best school year ever. If you want to be part of Team Chip Taekwondo, you can go by the studio on South 14th. You can call the number there or simply go to the website. That's teamchiptkd.com. I highly recommend it. Get back in that gym. All right, everyone. Next Monday, we'll have more motivation, and we're going to check on the weather when we come back.